Um, yeah, so, and we're back. It's your boy Icon once again. And we're doing a little injustice today. Because this week, actually, DC TV returns this week, so we got Supergirl tonight, Flash tomorrow, the new show Black Lightning premieres tomorrow, and then Arrow comes back on Thursday. Legends of Tomorrow actually doesn't return until February. So, and it actually kind of makes sense because in February, like when all the shows come back from like the winter break, they all have brand new episodes for 4 weeks, and they always take like a 2 or 3 week break in February anyway. So I guess they're gonna use, like, when Supergirl takes its 2-3 week break, they're just gonna fill it with Legends of Tomorrow, because Legends of Tomorrow is a short season anyway. Like all the other shows get like 22, 23 episodes. Legends only gets like 16 or 17. So right now Legends has about like 8 episodes left. So they'll just fill it in. They'll just fill in like the breaks with Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah. So let's see what we got. See what Brother Eye sees. 3 objectives. Each multiverse contains events consisting of a series of battles represented as a number stacked. An event's difficulty is noted by its level and represents the minimum character level suggested to be. Alright, so it's arcade mode. None of this stuff means anything to me. Let's do this one and see what happens. Yeah, so tonight, why not? Supergirl returns tonight, and I'm actually looking forward to it because when Supergirl had her mid-season finale, like, she got bodied. Like, she went up against Rain, and Rain like she took like a Zoom versus Flash ass whooping. Like when Zoom whooped Barry's behind and like dragged him all over the city. And, like,
I'm a cat person too, Think that's enough to make us friends? No, I don't think Streaky'd like you.
Begin.
Oh no. There's a Brainiac sitting there like a balls. Yeah, so Supergirl got her ass beat. So when when the show returns tonight, I think she's gonna be in a coma. Rain was strong enough to make her bleed. So, and a lot of people were online, like when the episode first happened, a lot of people were online like, oh, how can she make Supergirl bleed? How can she make her? Because she's from fucking Krypton. Like, they're both from Krypton. The only thing, for anybody that's ever watched The Incredibles, when they were going up against that machine and all the supers couldn't beat that machine, it was Mr. Incredible who came up with the idea. He was just like, we can't stop the machine. The only thing strong enough to hurt the machine is itself. That's the same thing with Supergirl. Like, the only thing that can make Supergirl bleed is another Kryptonian with the same amount of power, because like they're the only ones with the Force, with the Force strong enough to to draw blood and penetrate. So Kara's gonna be in a coma. The DEO is gonna be in trouble. Martian Manhunter's daddy's still walking around, so that's gotta be interesting. And Mon-El's there with his new girlfriend. Like the Legion of Superheroes is gonna suit up. I saw pictures of Brainiac 5, Brainiac 4, Brainiac 5, and he basically looked like Doc Brown from Back to the Future, just painted green. So I'm not really a fan of the Brainiac, but let's just hope that they improve on the character costume if they plan on bringing this character back as like seasons go on. But, so who else? Like Winn didn't really do much of anything for the first half of the season. Like the biggest thing that Winn did for the whole first half of the season was in the crossover when he was General Shot. But they never said what happened to his alien girlfriend. He doesn't, like, as I said, right now he's just there. Like, he's just the tech guy, he's the computer guy. So nothing really big going on with Winn. James, though, he hasn't done much Guardian-ing, but he has but he's running Catco. And and he's teaching Lena Luthor the ropes on how to run Catco, and the two of them are a love interest now, which I'm happy about because that boy deserves something, because they put him with Supergirl, and then
My blood's a seething mass of poison.
Oh gosh.
Hold on, I'm gonna barf.
Begin.
Hey, Ditto. So, you know, yeah, so, you know, like, they had Supergirl and, you know, and James together, and then Supergirl came up with a stupid reason to break up with him. She was like, oh, you know, we can't be together because I want to focus on being Kara Danvers. And then as soon as they break up, she turns around and starts dating Mon-El. So I'm just like, so basically I just didn't want them together. But that's all right, because, you know, he upgraded. You know, he got him some of that Luthor. Some of that Luthor now. You know, like, we got Luthor over Kara Danvers anyway. So I fucks with it. Yes, I'm happy to. Now I want to see where that relationship actually goes, because, you know, James has always been like the, you know, Superman's my best friend, the Luthors are evil, and now he's banging one of them. So I mean, I hope something's like, the one thing I hope doesn't happen. I hope they don't do a storyline where their relationship gets tested because James can't see past the fact that she's a Luthor. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you see how fine that woman is? Like, you can get over it. Like, if they do that, like, that would be stupid. Like, it would make more sense to have Clark show up and have him be like, oh, you're dating, you know, Lena Luthor. But, I don't see that happening. But, and then who else? Then Alex. Like, Alex isn't... Once they got rid of Maggie, and once Alex banged, had sex with Sarah multiple times, they pretty much killed... Like, anything with Alex and Wynn is basically dead. You know, they did the Martian Manhunter father thing, and then, you know, they dropped that, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to pay off at some point, where, like, his dad's there for a reason. Like, his services will be... Oh, did I win stuff? Like, his services will be utilized at some point. Hold on. Yeah, we'll wait. You know, like his services will be utilized at some point. But now, by my prediction for Supergirl, well, obviously her and Mon-El aren't gonna get back together. I just think James and Lena will stay together past this season. She will find out that he's Guardian.
People say you helped the Joker.
I am proud of it, Blondie.
So you don't deny it?
Begin.
Why would she do that? Yeah, so, Mon-El's not staying. He's going back with the Legion. He'll just be him and the rest of the Legionnaires will be recurring characters in seasons to come. Kara's finally gonna get over, you know, the whole thing about, like, you know, being sad that Mon-El's gone, and she'll go back to being happy Kara, that, you know, the happy Kara that we all know. I hope she does not start a relationship with that version of Brainiac 5, because he looks really weird. And I think in the season finale, she will clash with Rain one last time. And actually, I think Rain and the actor formerly known as General Talbot on S.H.I.E.L.D., him and Rain will team up to go up against Supergirl at some point, because this dude has his hand in everything. Like, he should be like Luthor's dad. And but in the season finale, like, the daughter's gonna be the one to snap Rain out of it. Like, she's gonna, you know, like basically like in the season finale, like, Rain and Supergirl gonna get into a fight. You know, Supergirl gonna get her ass beat again, and right before Rain delivers the final blow, her daughter's gonna show up, or her daughter might get hurt. Like, her daughter might actually get hurt, you know, get caught up in, like, the crossfire or something to get hurt, and that'll, like, snap right out of it. Because when she was talking to the elders about her power, they did say that the childbirth was an unforeseen, like, unfortunate bump in the road. So I think that'll be the human side of her that they will continue to hold on to. And yeah, so I think, and then, well, the girl who plays Rain, she has these powers, so she's not gonna stay. I don't think they're gonna kill her, but they'll lock her up. Like, they'll beat her ass. They'll probably, like, lock her up somewhere, you know. And then, see, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna lock her up. They're gonna defeat Rain. They're gonna lock her up. She's gonna be in jail paying for her crimes or whatever. And Alex is gonna adopt the daughter and take care of the daughter until she comes out of prison, because they did the whole, like, lesbian, I want children, I don't want children thing. So that's basically my prediction with Supergirl. But I do want to see more Guardian. Like, it needs more Guardian. First tutorial. Oh, that was a tutorial. for nothing. Box. Excellent. In addition to one-time performance rewards, most events grant a completion reward. Completion reward is a unique event. Thanks for that. I guess we'll move on to number 2.
The Flash.
Give me some of that Barry, that sweet Barry Allen. So, with the Flash, so his dumb ass got arrested, and now they're doing the trial of the Flash, which they did call that back in season 1, because in season 1, when Barry was
Still patch it up with Bruce. I don't need his friendship. We all need allies, Arthur.
Begin.
He's like, I ain't talking about allies, I said friendship. Yeah, so, Barry, Barry got outthought by the Thinker. And now he's in prison. But yeah, it was a callback from season 1, because when Barry went back in time to save his mom, and he was running through the Speed Force, and he told them, he was like, ignore everything you see on the side. When they were on the side, they showed his dad in the original Flash costume, which he ended up becoming Jay Garrick. They showed a Legionnaire flight ring, which the Legion is now on Supergirl. They showed Connor Hawke, aka the Black Green Arrow, and that came to life. They showed Barry in prison. Like there was a clip showing Barry in prison. So they're paying that off. They're paying that off now. So that's good. And they actually showed the Flash Museum, which is the one thing they haven't gotten to yet. So so look out for the Flash Museum stuff coming. But my predictions on how Barry's gonna beat the Thinker, like honestly, I'm not sure. Like, the rumor with Wally is that the reason, because it's funny, because notice how like Elongated Man and Wally, they're never both in the same episode at the same time. And I think the reason, I think this is a possibility too, but a lot of people have also been saying that Wally's actually going to be on the Titans show that's coming on the DC streaming service. Because they even dropped like little weird hints, like, he went to a friend's house, he fought a starfish, he's in Cambodia, that's where Slade Wilson's daughter's from in the comics, So they're pulling, like they keep, like, it's not like they're just saying, hey, Wally's not here. They're actually coming up with specific, like, little details of why he's not. It's always like an explanation of why he's not here. So I think it's a strong possibility.
It's because I let you.
It'll hurt just the same.
Couldn't you be intimidated just this once?
Begin.
Why would I? So I think that'll that'll pay off when the streaming service comes out, because if DC wants people to pay for this thing, they gotta. It's good that we got a Titan show, but you gotta like, people want to see all this stuff connected. So connect this shit. Stop playing games. And I think that's gonna happen. We're gonna find out that he was on Titans eventually, but he'll have to come back now because Barry's in jail, so he's gonna have to protect the city. So that's coming. And then even Joe ends up doing some Grammy stuff. Him and Elongated Man, they're gonna break into the Thinker's house and try to get some dirt. I saw one of the commercial clips where they teased that Iris is gonna tell the judge that Barry hounds the Flash to let him out of prison. And the Thinker's wife, I want to see how their relationship is, because her whole thing is she's like, oh, I did what I had to do for my husband, and that's a beautiful thing and all, but when he put his mind into the black dude, and she had to kiss the black dude, she was kind of like, I don't think we thought this through all the way. And I was just like, you got a problem with the brother because he's black, because it's not your husband.
The Flash wins.
So I want to see how physical, because that might be part of the storyline. At the end of the day, his wife might turn on him and side with Team Flash just because from a physical standpoint, she's like, this isn't the man that I married. And maybe she'll give up his secrets and everything. I don't think Iris is gonna tell the judge that Barry's the Flash. But that's why I think the thing is the weird thing about the trial is that they found the Thinker's body. Like they're
Hitting me won't be easy.
You're only the fastest man alive, Barry.
I see what you did there.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, you know, from when the season started, everybody knows that the Thinker and Barry Allen have a beef or an issue because of, like, the complaints that they made against him, in CCP. So that's already established. They find the dude dead in Barry's apartment. And the very next day, see, and this is where, like, detectives and GCPD come in at, because these two got beef. The very next day, you arrest Barry Allen because you find the dude's body dead in Barry Allen's house, and then his wife, who's supposed to be broken up over losing her husband, you see her like, you see her down by the beach with some random black dude. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I would put two and two together and be like, hey, there's something weird here. Why does this woman all of a sudden now have a new partner, or boyfriend, husband or whatever? Maybe she killed her husband and framed Barry Allen. So actually, like, I honestly think because the Flash has like the smart people. They have the detectives, they have the science people, they have the tech nerds. Like, it's supposed to be the smart show.
Your technique is flawed.
They're not going to win this trial, but the only way they're going to win this trial and keep this fool out of jail, they're going to prove his innocence, by basically shifting the blame to the wife. And Iris, who's supposed to be a reporter, she needs to be the one to do that, to get back to her reporter. I love me some Iris West, like Iris West all day, every day. But I need her to get on her, on her,
The Flash
her reporter
wins.
drive. For the love of God, can we bring back Linda Park? Shit. So, but a couple of things, like Captain Cole's obviously gonna show up on the Flash. They're gonna revisit the Terror Twins, or like the daughter. The daughter was already confirmed to come back. I don't know if Jesse Quick's coming back or not. But yeah, there's a lot of characters on the Flash that just went MIA. But I don't know. But this is a tough call for me, because I honestly don't know how this season's gonna end. I don't know how they're gonna defeat the Thinker, but if I had to.
This now. I can't believe you turned traitor. I was a traitor when I joined you.
Begin.
But I honestly, like, I do think that I mean, if I'm forced to make some sort of prediction, I think that the Thinker's wife helps them take him down. And it's unclear whether or not this black dude is still alive, or like, are they shit? It's like, is the Thinker and this black dude, like, are they Firestorm now, or like, is this black dude, like, did he just put himself inside the dude's body, or did they switch minds? And is this kid dead? Because if this kid is dead, that would be really unfortunate. But yeah, but that's Oh, I also heard that Cecile is supposed to find out, like, she's pregnant, whatever, and she's supposed to have, like, psychic ability, like temporary psychic abilities, and then she finds out that because of her pregnancy, she's allowed, like, she's able to see the future or something like that. Like, she ends up getting psychic powers or some sort of powers as a result of her being pregnant. And when I first heard it, I was like, well, that's stupid. But then, when you think about it, like, go back to season 1 of The Flash, when Joe and his partner were in the barn, and the dark matter hit for the first time. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I have to go back and watch this. I think Joe was hit with the dark matter. I believe Joe was actually hit with the dark matter, and if that's true. Because Wells says all the time, just because you were hit with the dark matter doesn't mean you'll get powers. But you still were hit with the dark matter. And then when they were trying to give Barry his powers back in season 2, and Wally and Jesse got hit with the dark matter, if I'm not mistaken, when that dark matter wave went through, Joe and Iris were standing right there, and I think they got hit with it too. So if it's one of those things where the dark matter is in Joe's system, and when he procreated with Cecile, you know, the dark matter got shot up into her. Who knows? Maybe Cecile got hit with the dark matter, but or it might be one of those Professor X things where he can't, you know, like the fact that he can't walk makes his brain stronger or something. Like the fact that she's pregnant, you know, makes her see in the future. But you know, like when I first heard it, I was kind of like, okay, but now I'm actually interested. And, you know, I kind of want to see where it goes. You know, the Caitlyn Killer Frost thing. You know, I don't know where this shit's going, but but that chick that Caitlyn's beefing with, the one that was making her do all that stuff, she's gonna end up fighting her in the season, like in the season finale. She's gonna take that chick down once and for all in the season finale. So that's pretty much like the only prediction I got. Who knows? Gypsy comes back, like, you know, because Cisco's not really doing nothing this season either. So like the season so far, they've just been very specifically focused on specific characters, and I mean that's a good. I mean that could be a good thing because everybody doesn't need something to do every single season. Like, sometimes it's just nice to have somebody not do nothing and just be a part of the show. Oh God, Gorilla Grodd. So now on to my favorite of all the DC shows. You guessed it, that Green Arrow. Now I gotta say, in the season finale, when Oliver basically kicked everybody off the team. See, and this is why I like Oliver. This is why I mess with Green Arrow.
Are we a happy monkey?
I am a king, imbeciles.
Don't go climbing any tall buildings.
Begin.
You know, like Oliver basically quit. You know, he put the key. He gave the keys to Diggle. Had Diggle, you know, taking over the, you know, the reins of the reins of the team. Oliver comes back for like one episode because Diggle hurt himself. And your man just basically, he was like, I don't care that Diggle's been the team leader. I don't care that, you know, that you guys have been answering to him. I don't care that I've been gone for so long. Renee, your ass is fired. I don't want to hear no shit. And it was one of those things where, like, if I'm Diggle, because I've basically been running this team for the last like 4, 5, 6 episodes, you're not just gonna kick people off the team without me saying nothing. You know, if I'm Felicity, I've been in there, you know, I've been in the trenches, I've been talking, you know, I've been talking with everybody, you know, like we've been in the field, and you know, Oliver hasn't been in the field. I'm like, yo, my man, you're just not gonna come up in here. Like the fact that Felicity and Diggle didn't get a say so, and people getting kicked off the team, like to me was that was crazy to me. Like, that was, like, seriously crazy to me. You know, and the thing that got me, he tells Renee, he's like, Renee, you know, we gave you a second chance. Motherfucker, you don't get a third. You're off the team. And then he's just like that. And Oliver's like, just like that. Like, he didn't blink. And then, you know, and then here comes Dinah. She's like, oh, I don't believe in you anymore. Now, first of all, Dinah only got upset with everybody. You know, the whole thing about like, oh, you followed me or you were diving, bitch. Like, you're only upset because they caught you. You don't have an answer for. Because had they followed Curtis and they told Dinah like, hey Dinah, we're gonna follow Curtis Renee, she wouldn't have had a problem with it. She only had a problem with it because she got busted. And then for her to come up and be like, oh, I'm quitting too because I don't believe in you anymore. You would think that would be a moment for Oliver to be like, hey, wait, let's sit and talk about it. Your man was like, yo, peace, bitch. And then he looked around like, anybody else want to quit? Because I runs this.
You accept my challenge?
You're probably saying no, huh?
Begin.
He was like, I runs this, like I'm the Green Arrow. And he was just like, bitch, you can walk. Like, you know how many canaries I done lost? You think I'll lose another? But that's what I'm saying. But that's why, like, that's like, you don't, like, I mean, I understand why people like The Flash. I understand why people like Supergirl. You know, there are a lot of people that had problems with season 3 of Arrow and a little bit of season 4 of Arrow. But I'm like, but if you, I mean, this is Oliver Queen, like, it's the OG. Like, you gotta respect an OG when you see one. And then Curtis, the next day, Curtis is just like, Oliver comes in and he's like, you know, guys, we have to move forward. We have to find a way to move forward. Then here come Curtis. You know what, guys? Like, you know, you guys don't trust me, so I can't trust you. I'm quit. And here go Oliver. Like I said, we need to move forward. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you don't give a, like, I like Oliver because Oliver don't give, he has no fucks to give at all. None. Like you gotta put some respect on that man, on that man's name. And then, and then the crazy thing is he fires everybody, and then he's just like, ah, shit. First of all, he forgot that he's under investigation by the government, and secondly,
I'm immune to your trickery.
Quiver's not empty yet.
It's not empty yet. Now I lose this clash. So I can do this. Oh, it's gonna fly. Yeah, so, Oliver, he fired everybody and forgot, one, he's under investigation by the feds, so he actually can't go out dressed as the Green Arrow. Diggle can't do it because Diggle got shoulder problems. And every single person that he just kicked off the team works for him in the mayor's office. So I'm just like, bro, you ain't, you gangster and all for, kicking everybody out like a G, but I'm like, you ain't think that, you didn't think that one through. He did not think that one through at all. So and that's gonna be awkward because he has to work with Dinah. He has to work with Renee. I mean, he doesn't have to work with Curtis. Felicity has to work with Curtis. That's gonna be that's gonna be awkward for her. I heard Diggle's gonna get a new suit. Diggle's supposed to get a new suit. I guess that'll help with the shoulder problems. I hope they give him a new name too because Spartan is stupid. My prediction for Arrow is that Thea will suit up at least one time. Roy is coming back. That's been confirmed. Dinah will kill the vigilante. Or she'll arrest him. She's not going to let him go. She's not going to let him go. She's either going to arrest him or she's going to kill him.
There's a rule about fighting circus freaks.
Do tell, Green Arrow.
Always go for the juggler.
Begin.
Okay. So as far as Caden James, the Caden James squad is concerned, they'll everybody from Caden James's team is gonna get locked up. I think the only person on that team that's gonna die is the vigilante. Everybody else is gonna get locked up. And Dinah's the only, not Dinah, but yeah, I guess her name is Dinah. Laurel's the only one that's gonna escape. She's the only one that's gonna escape from, she's the one that's not gonna get arrested. One, they can't arrest her because they can't explain, how she's here. And, and two, Laurel's going on a, the Laurel Lance character, she's going on a redemption arc. In the comic books, Earth 1, Earth 1 Laurel Lance was, not Earth 1 Laurel Lance, because everybody knows Green Arrow and Black Canary, they were together in the comics, but the version of Laurel and Oliver that were together, it was Laurel from Earth 2, so they're right on schedule as far as, so they're right on schedule as far as the, the comic book arcs are concerned, because that's, part. Because that's how Felicity, Oliver and Felicity aren't gonna last. Everybody's up in arms, everybody's pitching a bitch, and they're just like, oh my god, I hate Felicity, I hate Oliver. They're not gonna stay together. He's gonna end up with Laurel. Everybody knows it's something gonna happen. Felicity gonna quit. She gonna start up Smoke Tech or Smoke Technologies, whatever. She gonna bounce. He gonna end up getting with Laurel. Oliver is not supposed to be married, and he's not supposed to be with anybody but Laurel. So that's what's gonna happen. Him and Laurel aren't gonna get together. Him and Laurel aren't gonna get together by the end of the season. They might. Nah, they're not gonna get together. Him and Laurel aren't gonna get together by the end of the season. But as if God willing, if the seasons of Arrow continue on, Arrow will Arrow and him and Laurel will get together eventually. His son will be in danger at some point, but his son will not suit up. Thea will suit up.
You sure this is your smartest play?
There are no errors in Darkseid's judgment.
That's okay. Stupidity should be painful.
Begin.
Welcome to the dark side. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The team's gonna get back. The team's gonna get back together. Renee might not Renee might not. He might not come back to the team. You know, if well, first of all, as far as Dinah is concerned, Dinah, if
Now, where's that sleeping gas arrow?
yeah, right, that would help. If see, here's the thing. Dinah Drake, if Laurel ends up getting redemption this season, like if Earth 2 Laurel ends up becoming good, or she's on the road to becoming good, then Dinah's not gonna last past this season. She's not gonna die, but what's gonna happen is, you know, because of the Dinah Drake will kill her former boyfriend, the vigilante. She's gonna be so broken up over it. Oh, this motherfucker got me. She's gonna be so broken up over it. She's gonna make peace with Oliver. She's gonna make peace with Team Arrow, but she's gonna quit because she's just like, oh, I just need time. You know, I just need time for myself. You know, blah blah blah. And that's gonna open the door for Laurel to redeem herself and come back into the fold.
Green Arrow wins.
Renee's gonna become a part-timer because he got his daughter back. You know, he's living with his daughter now, so he's not gonna continue to be Wild Dog while his daughter's living with him. So Renee's gonna be a part-time dude. Mr. Terrific, he'll probably quit. He'll quit Team Arrow, and he'll work with Felicity, and he'll just end up being like his own superhero, working out of Smoke Technologies or whatever the hell they're calling this shit. You know, that he's gonna work at it. He'll still be Mr. Terrific, he's just gonna be Mr. Terrific on his own terms, and he's just not gonna have have Oliver, you know. Which means Oliver's gonna need a sidekick.
Why are all the aliens I meet despots?
Earth's leaders are a little different.
You got me there.
Begin.
You know, so which means who knows? They might actually do a real Artemis this time, and not Evelyn Sharp, who honestly Evelyn Sharp should have been Cheshire, not Artemis. Because then it would have made sense why she turned her back on the team. You know, or maybe they'll bring in, you know, because there are other like sidekick Arrow people. Like, who knows? Like, maybe he'll save another kid. You know, William will have a friend or whatever. But William is not going to suit up. Like,
Getting green about the guild.
like, I am almost 100% sure William said it, because the kid flat out said when he was getting bullied at school. You know, Oliver was like, hey, I can teach you how to defend yourself, and he was like, I don't want to learn how to fight. He said, I don't want to learn how to fight. So the kid's not going to suit up. He ain't built for that. But once they because there are too many people on Team Arrow anyway, and once they disband the team, once everybody goes to separate, it's just going to be Oliver, Laurel, and whoever his new sidekick's going to be, because we all know it's not going to be Roy coming back part-time. That's that's it. Like Caden James will get locked up. You know, the guy that's selling the drugs, everybody's gonna get locked up, but except Vigilante's gonna die, and Laurel's gonna get away. You know, Laurel and Lance will make peace. Thea will suit up one more time before the season's over. You know, that's pretty much that's where I feel like Arrow's headed. And actually, it also Diggle and Lila gonna break up. Because that shit is sad. The Diggle-Lila dynamic needs to end quickly. 126 credits. Alright, show the sun. Oh, nice! I got on 530. Bitch! Let's see what we got now. Third tutorial complete. I have a platinum of those. Tiara. So I've completed those objectives. You have unlocked. You've unlocked access to the multiverse. Yeah, I thought that's what I was doing this whole time. Multiverse access granted member. Each member of the universe is only detected by brother. which they will expire. Multiverses are being detected constantly, bringing challenges. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's do that Black Lightning! As far as Black Lightning goes, I mean, I'm super excited about it. You know, I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. All the clips that I've seen for the show look good. You know, I'm very interested to see how the actress who's playing Lynn Pierce, the ex-wife of the mom, how she handles doing the American accent the entire season. Oh shit!
You've got a lot to learn.
Thinking botany. Maybe English?
Try anger management and impulse control.
Begin.
Show some respect on the South Side. Freeland in this bitch. So yeah. So then there's that. You know, even with cause I could already tell, because like with the clips that I've seen with the oldest daughter, was it disappears? No, the other girl's name Jennifer. Well, with the eldest daughter, you know, she's we already know her character's a lesbian. The character in the comic book that she
Keeping it 100.
keeping it 100. You know, the character that she like her girlfriend in the comic, like the Asian girl in the comic, they already cast that actress, so that's happening sooner rather than later. Jill Scott, she was cast as a villain on the show. Tobias Church or whatever, Tobias Harris or something, whatever. Like they got they got a lot of the comic book villains. But one of the most interesting things about the Black Lightning show that I'm looking forward to, there are two things that I want to see. I want one episode where Black Lightning and Jennifer, the youngest daughter, go out to fight crime together, and she just like f's the whole thing up, and he has to teach her. And he's like ready to pull his hair out, you know, because she seems like she's gonna be a wild child, and you know, I don't know what but like things like that, episodes like that are fun, you know, just to see like her just like jumping in head first, and then you know the dad's like slow down a second, and you know, so I'm interested in that. I'm hoping that at some point, maybe not season 1, but in seasons to come, you know, we get some crossover stuff, because since he's a superhero and a father who's balancing being a superhero and a father.
You've wasted your education.
My collection is without peer.
Knowledge should help, not harm.
Begin.
Especially when you live on the South Side. You know, I want to see Jefferson Pierce and Oliver have a conversation, because Oliver's a new dad now on Arrow. He's trying to juggle, you know, the superhero life with being a father. So, you know, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. See, like, it's different with Diggle, because Diggle's wife is actually okay with him being a vigilante, and Diggle's son isn't old enough yet to have an opinion on his dad being a vigilante. But with you know, so Oliver needs advice, and it would be. So the one dude who's actually, you know, mastered the art of raising 2 daughters and being a superhero at the same time. I mean, marriage and fucked up, but you know that you know, like that's what I want to see. Like, I want to see him and Oliver have a conversation. I also want to see an episode where Black Lightning and Supergirl get together, and then Supergirl tries to tell him like, oh, you just can't go around beating up teenagers, and then like I want Black Lightning to actually say to her, like, first of all, you know, you walk around with the cape and the skirt and the S on your chest, you save people all over the city, but you don't come to the hood. Like, you don't save people in the ghetto. You know, only people in the ghetto understand. Like, I don't see you flying around, you know, flying around like Freeland. You know, and you know, like fact checked her. You know, like let her know, like straight up, like you ain't about this hood life. Because Supergirl seemed like the type of character she would actually try to tell him, like, oh, don't do this, Black Lightning, and then he's like, bitch.
Against the 100, it's all-out war.
Think I haven't planned for this?
We need action, not plans.
Begin.
Against the 100. So yeah, that, you know, even the 100 gang, like, you know, see what kind of metahumans pop up in the 100. Hell, you know exactly how big or small will the Wife's role will be, because you know they took her off of Agents of Shield, man. She was Agent Weaver. So you know it'd be nice to like. I don't like the thing is like with the CW shows, every character has their moral compass, like their, you know, like when things are rough, like the one non-powered character. You know, like Oliver has Felicity and Diggle. You know, Kara has, you know, James and you know and sometimes Wynn and sometimes Alex, and Barry has Iris and Joe and Caitlin and Wells and Cisco. Shit, even on Legends of Tomorrow. I mean, no, they got a Legend of Tomorrow. Well, actually, no, nobody on Legends of Tomorrow really has a moral compass. But I mean, now it's Leonard Snart now, but. You know, but I don't want the mom to just be that. Like, it would be cool it would be nice to see her do that with the daughters, because the daughters need direction. But I don't want to see her like just. That's the only reason why she's here, just to, you know, talk him back on his feet. You know, when he's down on his knees, getting ready to be defeated. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, but. Am I excited for Black Lightning? You damn right. And I hope we get a static maybe by the end of, because hell, in season 1 of Arrow, Roy popped up towards the end. In you know,
Ra's al Ghul was a bad role model.
The League will have your head.
Exactly my point, kid.
Begin.
Yeah, right. You know, so what the hell was I saying again? Yeah. Yeah, I hope we get a static. I want a static cameo. You know, like since Jennifer Pierce likes boys, apparently, you know, like let Virgil Hawkins let Virgil Hawkins show up. You know, have an accident and accidentally end up with powers, and then let him be like the part-time guy. You know, who's trying to learn. It's gonna be static. You know, and also because like Black Lightning is the girl's father. You know, he's a superhero, but he's also their father. You know, and their mom, she's not a superhero, so she's not gonna understand. Like, she can help them out from a moral standpoint, but there are gonna be certain things from a superhero standpoint that the mom's not gonna be able to help them with. You know, so it would be nice if there was a female, like a black female superhero role model for the girl. And I honestly would like to see an episode where the girls, just for one episode, hang out with Vixen. When I say Vixen, I'm talking about Amari from Motor City. I'm not talking about Amaya, who's on the Wave Rider. Like, give me a Vixen team up with Thunder and Lightning. You know, have black role models, and you know, let them lead the way. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's not. I mean, with Black Lightning, we can only hope. All my predictions are basically hopes, because you know the first episode hasn't even dropped yet. And like I said, I hope, you know, we see some static by the end of season 1, as well as some kick-ass characters. Oh shit! It's also very coincidental that that the day before Black Lightning comes out, I actually can use him. I didn't buy his skin.
I hear there's an opening in Arkham.
And you will be there.
After I shot the smug out of you.
Begin.
That BL, so you better put some respect on his name. And then now on to the last show. And you know, the reason why I say Legends last is not because, you know, I hate Legends. Like, I love all the DC shows. You know, I love every DC show. But Legends isn't coming back until February, so that's why I did it last. And you know, with Legends, with Legend, I mean, obviously, obviously Jefferson's coming back. He'll be there before the season's over. I don't know. Constantine is just going to be there for 2 episodes. They're going to defeat Leviathan or whatever the hell the Goliath or whatever the hell the big bad is. Rip's going to get the Time Bureau back. Amaya needs to go home. I like Amaya. I love the actress. I mean, she fine as all hell. But on some real ish, like, she needs to go home. Because, as much as I like Amaya, I like Amari. And every single episode where Amaya stays on the Wave Rider, it threatens the existence of Amari, which the producers did say. The producers did say that this season on Legends, they are trying to have Vixen meeting Vixen. And even with Kawasa, Kawasa who had the water totem, there will be an episode where Kawasa and Vixens are going to be in the same place at the same time. I know the actress who played Vixen, who does the voiceover for the Vixen anime, she was on the show, so they couldn't. That's why they got Amaya, because the original Vixen was busy doing something and she couldn't be on the show like that. And she couldn't be on the show like that. So, Amaya was basically the fill-in Vixen, but. Oh shit! Yeah, Amaya is basically the fill-in Vixen, but eventually she gotta go home, she gotta have kids, and the Amari arc needs to continue. So, looking forward to that. And
I hear there's an opening in Arkham.
I don't know what Leonard starts doing. I have no idea what starts doing, but it's going to be interesting to watch to see what the hell Snart actually does. So I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the ride. Honestly, Ray needs to get off the damn Wave Rider too, because come on, bro, you're supposed to be building Palmer technology. I'm sick of Ray's Atom suit. I'm like, can somebody make him a belt? When they fought the Dominators, Cisco told him, hey, I think it's time for your suit to get an upgrade. Can y'all make this man the damn belt and stop having him walking around like the Captain America Iron Man? Though it was cool when he made his hand grow and all that crazy shit. But yeah, when this season, I mean, Nate can stay because he's a historian, so it makes sense to have him stay. I like Mick Rory's character, so you can keep Mick around. But by the time Legends is over, Sarah's the captain and Rip's messing with the Time Bureau. He's part time. But when this season of Legends of Tomorrow is over, when this season is officially over, I need Ray, Jax, and Amaya off that damn ship, and let's replace them with new people. I mean, in my opinion, because Barry already let us know that he owns the Hall of Justice. He owns the Hall of Justice. I think, and Thea told him, she was like, well, you should do something with it. I think he should turn the Hall of Justice, he should turn the airplane hangar into the Hall of Justice. Let Rip in the Time Bureau continue with, continue doing, the Time Bureau stuff that they're doing. And let's just kill the time travel portion of it. Let the Legends operate out of the Hall of Justice and turn the show, have them take on other villains that are in 2018, current threats, because Oliver only takes care of Star City, Barry only takes care of, Central, Supergirl, everybody only takes care of their specific city, but there are other villains out there doing other things. Let the Legends of Tomorrow call the show Legends of Justice, have them operate out of the Hall of Justice, and let them take on these current threats that are going. Let them take on the damn gorillas. Like, all the villains that you're like, well, like, if Barry's dealing with a new villain, then let the Legends fight the other villains that he's not dealing with, because I'm almost at a point now where I'm over the time travel. And and by having them operate in current times, working out of the Hall of Justice, you can bring back Hawkgirl, you can bring back Dr. Light, You know, hell, you could bring in the Huntress. You could have a rotating cast of heroes constantly coming in instead of having a hero that we only see one season and then we never see them again. Everybody can exist on Legends of Justice if they're all fighting crimes throughout the world, throughout different parts of the United States and throughout different parts of the world. But again, I mean, it would suck to see Gideon go, but like I said, at this point, I'm over the time travel. Like, I'm really over the time travel. Like, I'm ready to see something else. I'm ready to see the Legends of Justice. You know. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and then my final prediction: Martin Stein is not dead. He is alive. He will be in the season finale, and Martin Stein and Jax will pull a Back to the Future. I'll explain that in a second.
So you're the new Green Arrow.
As Ollie too, I've got big shoes to fill.
There were none.
Begin.
You know, so yeah, here's my prediction with Professor Martin Stein. So they're basically gonna pull it Back to the Future. Like, you know, we all see it coming. You know, everybody sees it coming. So he gives him the letter. He told him, he was like, oh, I burnt the letter Jefferson and threw it in the trash. No, he didn't. There's gonna be a point where Stein's gonna come back, Jax is gonna save him, or Jax is gonna go back in time or something. There's basically gonna be a moment where Stein's gonna save Jax. Jax is gonna run up on him, and then he's gonna be like, oh, how? And then Stein, maybe they're gonna go back to the crossover where he gets shot. No, actually, no. Yeah, maybe they'll go back to the crossover scene where Stein dies on the table, and you know, after Jax leaves, you know, he's crying and he leaves, and then you know, Sarah leaves. Like, the future Jax will show up on the Wave Rider, and then he'll go to talk to Stein or say something to Stein. Stein's gonna sit up, and then Jax is gonna be like, "How are you alive?" And then Stein's gonna pull the letter out of his pocket. And then, you know, when Jax is like, what about all that talk about you lived your life and, you know, you don't want to know the future, blah, blah, blah. Stein's going to be like, well, I figured, what the hell. Like I said, they are totally Back to the Future in the season finale. And Stein's still going to quit because the actor, he's working on Power. So he's getting that Simon Stern money. You know, so he's going to quit. And then he's going to go home. He's gonna go home to his family and his grandchild and his daughter. Who, oddly enough, I think his daughter is gonna join the Legends in the next season. Because Stein did say in the crossover, because somebody asked him, they were like, "Oh, when you're no longer Firestorm, what are you gonna do?" And then he said, "I'm gonna go home, raise my grandchild, enjoy my family." And then he specifically said, "Plus Lily and I have a project that we've been working on." The project that they're working on is going to be how Jax gets his powers outside of like, Lily's going to be the one to solve the riddle of the Firestorm Matrix.
You invaded my hometown, Aquaman. I won't be judged for defending Atlantis, but you will be beaten.
Begin.
Fucking with the South Side, bitch! Ah, do the lightning! Yes, I'm aware his lightning is blue and not black. You come with the South Side, bitch, you better put some respect over there. Yes, I think that does that cover everything? Did I go through? Yeah, that covers all 5. Let me talk a little Gotham. Since shit, I'm playing Injustice. Let me talk a little Gotham. Because I fucks with Gotham. Actually, when did Gotham leave? Yeah, Bruce got smacked up by Alfred. Yeah, Bruce fired Alfred in the season finale. Bruce is acting like a bitch. Like this, the cool thing about Bruce's character this season is that they are acknowledging the billionaire playboy aspect of his character, and I like that. Like, you know, I like the fact that they're touching on you know, the billionaire playboy, because that's what he's learning. You know, because he has to learn this thing. He has to learn how to be a billionaire playboy. Like he has to learn how to fight. He has to learn how to creep in the shadows. And this season, we're showing him learning how to do all the things that we know that Batman can do. I mean, I truly hope one thing I will say about Gotham. I honestly hope Gotham doesn't end the way Smallville ends. Like I don't want to see this dude suit up in like the series finale. So, but that's all I'm saying. Yeah, but Butch, who was Solomon Grundy, Cyrus Gold, he's starting to get his memories back. Leslie Tompkins, who when she gets old, she ends up becoming Bruce's psychiatrist. Leslie Thompson, she runs an underground fight club now. The Penguin, he tricked everybody.
How about I give you a few pointers?
What kind of teacher are you?
Strict, but fair.
Begin.
I teach you how to get that spanking. Yeah, so yeah, that's what Lee is doing. You know, we still got the sirens with with Barbara and them. Catwoman's not staying in that group. Like coming in, like by the time the season's over, Catwoman's gonna go off on her own. She's gonna leave and do her own thing. Penguin ended up pulling the wool over everybody's eyes with that kid situation, and Falcone chick killed her own daddy, so that was a little weird. But but Ed'll be back. Like Edward Nygma will be back. He'll be back in full form. We'll get the Riddler. We're gonna get a little Jerome. And because I think Penguin got arrested in the season. I gotta go back and catch up on my dot hand. I think Penguin got arrested, so Jerome coming back. But I think by the end of this season, by the end of this season of Gotham, the ending of this season will be when Bruce takes his journey, because with his character, with Bruce's character, with the Bruce Wayne character, when he was a teenager, a young man, or whatever, there is a point where he's supposed to take a journey to learn how to escape out of glass tanks of water and learn martial arts from some of the best martial artists of all time. Like he's supposed to go on a journey next season, because in this season he wanted to be Batman, but he stopped being Batman. Now he's getting sex on a regular basis.
Getting your city nuked will do that to you. Some of us never lost hope.
Begin.
Come on, brother. So it's black on black violence on my MLK Day. He's gonna leave. Bruce is not staying. Whatever. Hey, that's good. What happened to Bruce's clone from last season? I actually forgot about the clone. About his clone. Land 7 sweep. But I didn't even notice this challenge thing at the bottom until just now. But Bruce isn't staying. By the end of the season, Bruce Wayne will leave. He will leave to go off on his journey, and then the season after, he's going to come back as the Batman we all know. Harvey's going to return to the GCPD. Booyah! See, I'm focused on doing the sweep shit. My name. Time to get lit. That should count as sweep. And 7. And you're dead. Oh shit! It's outside. You know about that black light? No, but I'm definitely excited. We got 5. This is shit, including Gotham. We got 6 DC shows right now, and I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm a fan of the Marvel Netflix stuff, but my personal opinion, I like the DC stuff better. That's just me. And Zeus is light. So, though the funny thing with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you can tell now that they moved them to Fridays at 9 o'clock, which kind of feels like a death sentence.
Your lightning's a symbol of fear now.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Start by helping clean up the south side.
Begin.
It's all about the south side. You know, it's funny how like the budget for S.H.I.E.L.D. is so low now. They've shot their first 9 episodes in the same 3 rooms with one green screen. But you know, I still support S.H.I.E.L.D. That's pretty much it. Got the Aquaman movie coming out this year. Looking forward to Aquaman. I'm looking forward to getting that Justice League DVD when it drops, because I don't give a damn what nobody say. I love me some Justice League. Put Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman them together at the same time. It's like it's on. Oh shit. That's the guy. He hit me with me before he hit me with me. Time to get lit. You lit, bitch? You got it. Put some respect on the south side. He's rated.
Black Lightning wins.
Put some respect on the south side. Street cleaning competition. So I can change this lighting. Situation we got going on. Another mother box. Your brother. Your mother. Yeah, that's a little better. Now today is the much respected MLK Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All I'm saying is, this is all I'm saying. Black Lightning could have came out today instead of tomorrow, but CW was probably like, nah, we don't want a revolution. For me doing all this shit that I'm doing with the Black Lightning, because I didn't purchase Raven. I do not have Raven. And I heard that the Black Lightning skin was only available with Raven. I'm allowed to play it with this multiverse thing.
You used to be a role model.
I've heard this speech before.
This time, you're gonna listen.
Begin.
Yeah, right? Saying I'm doing all this Black Lightning shit. You know, they let me play him for free. I better have access to that skin when when this thing is over. That's all I'm saying. Shit, I might actually buy my own copy of the Justice League. Oh yeah. How this shithead still grabbed me? It's like, fuck this house. Later soups. Oh no! Oh, fucking Superman! He find out. Black Lightning ain't gonna lose on MLK Day, bitches. Give you that Black Lightning special. That give you that BLT. That Black Lightning trouble. Shoot, Young Justice Season 3 comes out at the end of this year.
Ready to help clean up the South Side?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Enthusiastic and polite. You're going places.
Begin.
Yo, he does not give a shit about anywhere else on the... Every time he rolls up on somebody, yo, y'all gonna help me clean up the South Side? Bruce Wayne's like, what about Gotham? Fuck Gotham. South Side, bitch. Like how you put up that fist for Black Power. How you like that?
Black Lightning wins.
You damn. Oh. You know, this whole time I thought I was doing the lightning bolts and just didn't know how I was doing it.
I'm afraid you'll catch fire, Swamp Thing.
A mere man cannot harm me.
If that mere man has lightning, he can.
Begin.
Shit. That's what it is, boy. There we go.
You've got to fight smart.
I was trying to figure out how to do it. Oh shit. Some respect on him.
Black Lightning wins.
needs rating when you got that black lightning? Make a new man. I try. An air escape. I got light too, motherfucker.
Think your powers can outshine mine?
I wield the living light.
Alliteration. Classic.
Begin.
It's really crank up the ball. More like the me, bitch. Say Kazam. Bust him right in the dome.
Black Lightning wins.
Black power. Holla at your boy. New gear. Yeah, fuck Bane's armor. I'm trying to power up Bane. Oh shit, it's Bane. Lightning Bolt Strike. We're still doing that. It's the juice.
I hear there's an opening in Arkham.
And you will put me there.
After I shot the smug out of you.
Begin.
Dropping a black man in jail, that's what it is. What's his name?
Evil and done. What a waste.
Yeah, he just rolled up. Holy shit.
Prepare for unrelenting pain.
Oh shit. Prepare me a hospital bed. Saeed. They do that on purpose, like if they twist it, they do that shit on purpose. I see you, DC.
Black Lightning wins. Destructive Gardener's Mask. Ew. Oh, I need to unlock those Vixen skins. That's what I need. Street cleaning complete. Take care of the south side.
Alright, y'all better let me, y'all better let me have Black Lightning after I finish this. Transform a gear piece to apply its visual presentation to a different gear piece you roll along.
Now this is a chance to learn.
You're no match for a god.
I'm gonna have to amp it up.
Begin.
So when I do that, I gotta figure out how to do that. Blind man is here. Critical. Told you you're not beating Black Lightning on MLK Day. Learn. Fight the power. You gotta fight the power. Zeus might what? Black Lightning.
I hear there's an opening at Arkham.
Begin.
I gotta be careful. This motherfucker be whooping my ass. Oh no! He's gonna keep running me over. I can't even uppercut him.
Should conduct yourself better.
There is more work to be done.
He would. Yeah, run now. Southside.
Black Lightning wins.
Solid. Right on, right on, right on. Right on, right on, right on. To the player. Tell.
Ready to get schooled?
I'd much rather show than tell.
Class is now in session.
Begin.
You look like a damn fool. Like, CW, thank you for never letting Stephen Amell wear that stupid hat. Not even as a joke. Not even as a multiverse guy, because he looks like a damn fool. Alright, Alright, so that is an anti-hit. Just shoot me with lightning? You got that right. They should have held it, but they should have just kept it with the fist up. Oh, this one will earn me a mother box. Land one throw during the march. Such a good quiet. This whole time I haven't even been paying attention to the goal. All I gotta do is throw that ball. Cute.
Ready to broaden your mind?
A good mind's hard to find.
Exactly my point, kid.
Begin.
Captain Crow. My legs look beat up though. I see what you did there. I swear to Christ, they better let me have it when I'm done. That's when I'm done with this whole thing. The hell with Raiden. Is DC the same Mortal Kombat? The Beatel. Got me a money box.
Ready to broaden your mind?
It's nothing the suit can't handle.
Here's your first lesson.
Begin.
I can't punch while I'm dashing?
This is me keeping it 100.
He better say that on the TV show. Like, there needs to be a moment where he beats up the gang and he goes, I'm just keeping it 100. Move right on. To the plan. Street cleaning complete. Protecting the south side. Not in my neighborhood. Complete save. Civilians. Complete go home event. So which one? How do I know which is which? Oh, some events may only be unlocked by spending credits.
Southside's got enough drama without you.
I know 18 ways to destroy you.
Knowledge should help, not harm.
Begin.
Waited under 100 seconds. Oh, the clock's at the bottom. Oh, stay next. Oh, should I spend one? Stop the scratch my nose, that cost me.
How am I doing?
I'd give you a failing grade.
So now we gonna lose this one. So I can do this! Oh, that falls to fine. So I do my finisher. Oh, I killed him! Yeah.
Black Lightning wins.
You got that right. New gear. Acquired. I bet not have been doing the same thing I sold twice.
Now this is a chance to learn.
Think I'm a bit too fast for you.
Class is now in session.
Begin.
Guess I can't grab that. Right, don't.
Lightning does strike.
New gear acquired. See, I actually don't own Injustice. This was my brother's game that I'm playing. If I once I complete the Black Lightning stuff, if they let me have him as a character, I'll buy the game.
We don't need your kind of help.
It's an insane world. I'm fixing it.
Sounding an awful lot like Superman.
Begin.
Back up, plant lady. You smell like pie.
Should conduct yourself better.
I think I figured out how to do it.
Black Lightning wins.
I figured out how to do it. Oh, black on black violence. Come on, brother. Fire and electricity. It's like I live on the east side.
Here comes 1.21 gigawatts.
This could have serious consequences.
Way to think about your future, kid.
Begin.
1.21 gigawatts.
Lightning does strike twice.
You gotta be able to use that for something other than anti-air. This was for the south side. Put some black on it. We're supposed to be teaming up, man. We ain't supposed to be fighting.
Black Lightning wins.
You're supposed to give me 5 on the black hand side. Give me 5 on the black hand side. Oh god, it's Bane.
I hear there's an opening at Arkham.
And you will put me there.
After I shot the smug out of you.
Begin.
On Bane. Oh no. Yeah, it's like playing Geef in Street Fighter. Just flip me over like. Oh no. They from these streets. I should have won that. Cleaning up the streets, cleaning up the streets. Glasses about to start. Alright. Freak lightning storm for a whole lot. So I did classes. This is classes about to start. I did that. Let's do save the civilians. I can't do that. So I did that one. Just did classes about this. Street cleaning must be completed. Okay. See, this one's not saying. This one's not saying it must be. It must be complete. Yeah, I didn't do it. Excuse me.
Ever regret the pain you caused?
Justice requires order.
That's what's called an alternative fact.
Begin.
Should conduct yourself better.
I see. You like that? You like that shit, Soups? You don't like that shit, do ya? You know how everybody else feels. It's busting through trash. shit. Damn right, Black Lightning moves. The lightning ain't black, we don't want it.
I hope lightning will be enough. I'll go easy on you. I'm gonna have to amp it up.
Begin.
Two bats. Get some bats.
Black Lightning wins.
So I got one left. Check the multiverse. Shit, daily.
Ra's al Ghul was a bad role model.
The League will have your head.
Exactly my point, kid.
Begin.
Should conduct yourself better.
Electric proof.
Black Lightning wins.
The cheetah. Maybe this is fun.
Your curse is a damn shame, Cheetah.
I don't need your pity.
No, you need my help.
Begin.
Oh, touche.
This is me keeping it 100.
Don't know how I did that. One more to go. It's the Wonder Woman. It's the Woman of Wonder.
Go back to Themyscira.
The regime will rise again.
So will the resistance.
Begin.
I hate Pants Wonder. Like, I really do.
Should I crank up the voltage?
Black Lightning wins.
That was actually easier than I thought. Woman of Wonder is in the so sad. Three simple mother. Hi. Marissa? What's going on? Alright, so I'm trying to figure this out here. So I got those. That's not open for me yet. That's not open for me yet. So the fact that this is yellow, does that mean I missed something? Let's see. Let us see. Whew. Yeah. Nothing happening right now, just just going through YouTube. Sit here, I've had this injustice sitting on my damn table for so long. I
Think
figured
your
I'd crack it
powers
open.
can outshine mine?
I wield the living light.
Alliteration. Classic.
Begin.
Did I miss something? I honestly just started playing this not too long ago. So I remember in the old Injustice, Gods Among Us, my main was actually Nightwing. But this game doesn't have a Nightwing, and I refuse to pick Damian Wayne. I was never a Damian Wayne fan, so hell. So far, I'm going with if I had to pick a main, I'm going with either Vixen or Black Lightning. So far, it's been Black Lightning. But I like Green Arrow. I used to use Hawkgirl. She's not in this game. I used to pick Raven. She's not in this game. I need Wonder Woman without pants. As weird as that just sounded. Win without using... Oh, that's bullshit. Hold up. You want Black Lightning to win this match without using a lightning attack. Okay.
You were all kind.
You lack killer instinct.
But you will be beaten.
So I just have to kick her the whole time. His whole thing is lightning. No, see, that's not fair. That's not. Can I get a redo? That's not fair. He's Black Lightning. Okay, I'm just gonna jump kick her the whole time. Do this shit over again. That's like picking Superman and them telling you win this match without using super strength. like, come on. I gotta take this L. Redo the damn thing. Come on, cheat that shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let the lightning floor beat her. Oh god. My man, how you still standing after that?
Cheetah wins.
Let me try to do this without using lightning. Though my name is clearly Black Lightning.
Your curse is a damn shame, Cheetah.
Begin.
That wasn't a lightning. Wait, that doesn't count as a lightning attack? That don't count as a lightning attack. This bitch is dead. Put the black on him. I've got the mommy box.
we've never met before.
Disturb me at your own risk.
Think you can handle a few volts?
Begin.
So this floor thing's gonna keep happening.
Let nature take its course.
Like hell.
Right in the nuts. Or his taste is rubber petals, I guess. I guess. We nipped that one in the bud.
Your lighting's a symbol of fear now.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Start by helping clean up the south side.
Begin.
Did I crank up the voltage?
I'm going to wonder why he ain't throwing them shits.
Black Lemonade wins.
Look at this bastard. Didn't I just fight him?
Southside's got enough drama without you.
I know 18 ways to destroy you.
Knowledge should help, not harm.
Begin.
I speak truth for power.
Oh, he got me.
I could beat you one-handed.
Well, there's your one hand.
Black Lemonade wins.
We got the gold sucker. whole damn time. I did the same shit. I was doing this, did the same one 2 or 3 times. Didn't even realize it. Boy, I tell you. This dumbass.
You used to be a role model. I've heard this speech before. This time, you're gonna listen.
Begin.
He just stood there looking at me like, ooh. We gotta balance.
Should I crank up the voltage?
Give up or get hurt.
Just getting charged up.
Take to the streets.
Last Lemonade wins.
Cheetah stuff. We want Vixen. Land 10 sweep attacks. Good gosh. Only 10?
Now this is a chance to learn.
You're no match for a god.
I'm gonna have to amp it up.
Begin.
Wow, those things hurt me even when I'm doing something. Scoop him before the damn rockets kid his ass. Got him.
Last Lemonade wins.
That's how they get you.
Against the 100, it's all out war.
My god, Rao, will protect me.
No, you need my help.
Begin.
We're going after the 100. Shit, I got those too, bitch.
Should I crank up the voltage?
He caught like 5 healers.
Black Lightning wins.
Respect the black. Oh, Deadshot. Something new.
Ever regret the pain you caused?
Not once, not ever.
Time for some shock therapy.
Begin.
Rockets.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Should have followed up. You dead, bro.
Black Lightning wins.
Yeah, bro. Swamp Fang. And come on, Swampy. After this, I got one more to go to save the South Side. That's disgusting.
I'm afraid you'll catch fire, Swamp Thing.
A mere man cannot harm you.
If that mere man has lightning, he can.
Begin.
Trip. Oh shit, he's going. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can do it in there. That's good to know.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Gotcha, power. Black power, bitch. Couldn't have died anyway the way the rockets was coming down.
Black Lightning wins.
South side. How's it all written in? Go back. Alright. New gear acquired. Man, screw Gorilla Grodd. Somebody buy no Gorilla Grodd shit. Not in my neighborhood. So that's good. Got my tree mother boxes. platinum mother box. And that was it. So. Oh, so this is the last one. Alright, let's do this. Warning, the opponents you will face in this event are at a much higher level than your highest qualified character's level. You goddamn right I want a good shit. Like lightning in this bitch. 72nd. Oh yeah, they damn mind. It's alright. It's alright. We from the south side. We got this.
Too many folks fall for lies like yours.
Simple minds submit easily.
That's why I fight ignorance.
Begin.
They kicked me right in the face. Oh, so we got rock. No wonder why they said it was at a higher level. We got rockets and so I think it's a lot. Oh, I lost my super! Damn, if I had my super, I gotta redo, I gotta... Shoot. If I had my super, I'd have beat him. Let's run this back.
Gorilla Grodd wins.
Basically, I gotta hit him with my super as soon as I get it. I can't wait. I was trying to finish him. How did I get new armor when I lost?
Begin.
You could take more energy than that, that would help. Well, that shit didn't take nothing. Damn it! Oh, the stage transitions work? If I'd known that, I'd have kept going. Yeah, that super didn't take away shit.
Gorilla Grodd wins.
Yes, I want to retry.
Begin.
already off to a bad start here.
Like hell.
And of course we know that. One grab. Ah, these fucking rockets! Gotcha, bitch. Black Lightning! Whooping a gorilla's ass. Go home. I was about to say. Those days are over. Wait, that was the only thing I had to do? Oh shit. C word. I got 3 platinum mother boxes. Congratulations, multiverse objectives complete. You have unlocked 3 diamond mother boxes. Suggested character level. I don't get that Black Lightning now? No, that's some other shit. I want random gear. Multiverse power struggle. So I completed the Black Lightning objectives. The Inner Darkness, the Massacre, Spreading Fear, that's obviously some Scarecrow shit. Alright. Well, I just wanted to do the Black Lightning one, so let me, custom characters. Let me see if I actually unlocked his black ass. Nope, doesn't appear to be. Yeah, so they let me pick them. They let me pick them in whatchamacallit, but I can't actually play them. That sucks. I don't even like rated. But we can do this. Where's Cheetah? I still don't have enough for Vixen? That's bullshit. I did all that. That was the whole point. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I've been playing this game for 2.5 hours, and I still don't have enough for Vixen, so we'll try again tomorrow. So, yeah, so that's basically it. You know, for all you DC fans, Supergirl comes on in 45 minutes, so DC TV is back. You know, throughout the season, I'll be covering like all the DC shows. I mean, I'm not gonna do like every single episode type of thing, but you know, when some cool stuff happens, like maybe like every 5 episodes, I'll just give like a, you know, like a big wrap up of, you know, where we're headed. Tomorrow, for all you Street Fighter players, the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition comes out tomorrow along with Sakura, so we're definitely going to do that. I'm actually going to do a little bit of gameplay for Street Fighter now. You know, I'll put up a quick Street Fighter video, so it's like my last video before Arcade Edition drops. And then, yeah, and then we'll start doing some Arcade Edition. Should be fun. And I'll be back to do more Injustice, because clearly I have a character skin to unlock. So thanks for Marissa for tuning in, and anybody else that popped in and watched. And until next time, I'm out this bitch.